What are some decent paying jobs you can get if you were a C student in high school? Nobody doing the hiring is going to give a shit about your high school grades. Your grades in high school only matter if you're trying to get into college. Employers don't care as long as you graduate. Believe it or not, air traffic controller. My uncle makes $155,000 a year, full federal benefits, and he was a high school dropout who obtained a JED. The job is really about a set of natural skills that only about 40% of the population has. It may be you. It's way more important that you have a clean criminal record than be an honor student in high school. I can't figure out why more people don't get this. An apprenticeship for any of the trades that pay well. Electrician, vac, plumber, etc. The US is in the middle of the largest shortage of skilled labor in its history. You will have plenty of opportunities. I don't think anyone asks about HS grades. Could be wrong. Programmer. I see that you have shown that you have proficiency in the C language. Go into the trades. Electrician, plumber, etc. They make bank once they get to journeyman, which takes about 4 to 5 years. Edit. Yes, it can be very hard work and hard on your body. Probably want to plan for something else beyond your mid-40s. If you were decent with numbers and practical math, look into machining. I was a D student and I'm currently making $20 an hour in a state where the minimum wage is like $8. What do you call a doctor that gets in medical school? A doctor. Employers typically want something more tangible than grades. You're more likely to get asked about the projects and groups you've been involved in and the skill that came from those opportunities than being asked for your transcripts. They want to know you got your diploma or JED and then why you have skills for the job you're applying for. Also, side tip, if you're looking at a job that says, college degree preferred or something to that effect, apply anyways. There's no promise that an applicant with a college degree will apply, and the company may need to fill the position quickly, giving you a higher chance of getting hired. Federal government. There are thousands of job postings, many of which don't require a degree and are open to the public and recent grads. Nobody but college admissions boards give a shit what your GPA in high school was. My favorite high school teacher, and coincidentally my favorite college professor, said nobody outside these walls are going to care if you passed with a C or an A. All they care about is whether or not you passed. College added on, there's no such thing as a C diploma or an A diploma. Edit. Because of the amount of people replying not in my field. Yes, some fields it matters. 98% of fields, it doesn't. I've never met someone that lost out on their career because they got a C average in college, though I'm sure there's a career out there that it's happened. The point is, those fields are the minority. Good grades doesn't always convert to physical skill and knowledge. You can have A+ average and be terrible in your field because you can't figure out how to apply your knowledge. High school grades don't matter, it's what you do afterwards to get the good paying job. Politician. Postal Service asks always hiring, you just gotta be willing to work. But $18.56 starting ain't bad. No one cares about your high school grades except universities. Very few people hiring care about or even ask for your college GPA after you have some experience. If you're a good communicator, get into sales, then upgrade into industry. BTB, motivation, flexibility and bite will bring you forward. Automotive, railways or aviation, 70K at age 30, 100K at 45. Trade school can open up high-paying careers such as welding and vac. Cam girl. Hey friend. Take it from a former C-grade student. During the parent-teacher interviews in my senior years, I was told by my careers advisor to give up my dreams on being an engineer because I was behind the other students. But guess who's an engineer now? Fuck you, Miss Bird. It's about finding something you want to do, and that can be daunting, but if you want it enough you will find avenues to where you want to be, dude. So don't worry about your high school grades. Show them you have work ethic and that you are willing to put in the hard yards. I'm 38 and have landed about 90% of every job I've applied for. Never have I ever been asked about my high school grades. In fact, I've never been asked about whether I graduated from high school or not. It's just a single line on my resume. Graduated from XYZ High School in XXX. And really most interviewers are looking for how you solve problems. If you can demonstrate your workflow for solving things, that's far more important than any high school grades. Software engineer, apparently, pays nice. Eventually people see your commitment to doing the bare minimum to get by as efficiency. Never give up. There is huge demand for HVAC technicians and plumbing service professionals. After a few years of experience and some time in trade school classes, you can definitely start making a good living. Trash man. They can get for $0K a year. Depends on where you are. In Seattle, most of my server friends make between $5080K a year, working 20 to 30 hours a week with zero notable education. When I was in HS, I got nothing better than a D. But I was smart, just bored. I joined the Navy nuclear power program and passed the training. I'm no longer in nuclear power, but my non-college graduated friends who are working at the local nuclear power plant after being in the Navy are making six figures. So if you got nothing but RC just because you wanted to be someplace else but relatively intelligent, there's an option for you. Are you saying just HS education? I dropped out failing in HS, cleaned up, got a mechanical engineering degree and am bankrolling now. Go to community college for 1 year, then say graduated high school with college experience. Say the degree is in progress. The real rub of it is, the best thing to do is get a few community college courses under your belt. If you have a college GPA, most hiring places won't look at your high school transcript. Being licensed in most trades are a sure bet. Any job in the world, high school grades affect college acceptance and nothing more. High school grades show that you can follow direction when asked. If a job came down to two equal candidates where one has 2.5 and the other has a 3.8, it may be the difference. I think communication skills are most important in an interview though. Oh, don't worry about grade C level. Apply yourself correctly and there's no stopping you. Subscribe, like and comment if you hate outros, begging you to subscribe, like and comment.